Ladies and gentlemen, 2026 is right around the corner, and with it comes a new chapter, a new challenge, and a new opportunity to define who you are. The question is, are you ready? Because if you're not, sales and marketing is probably the last place on your list. Let me tell you something, you don't stumble into success. You prepare for it. You fight for it. You earn it. And today I'm here to remind you that the time to get ready is now. It's not the other way around. There's no excuses. Let me tell you something. You don't stumble. You don't run. You ride. Embrace the unknown. The future is unpredictable. Nobody can see every twist and turn coming, but that's no reason to stand still. Uncertainty isn't your enemy. It's your proving ground. You've got to step into that uncertainty with faith in your abilities. There's a voice inside you that says, "What if I fail?" But there's another voice that asks, "What if I succeed?" Choose the latter. Define your purpose. What do you want out of 2026? Not your family, not your friends, you. Because if you don't know what you're aiming for, you'll spend your days wandering aimlessly. Purpose is your compass. It keeps you grounded when the winds of doubt start blowing. So take some time, tonight, tomorrow morning, whenever, to sit down and define your why. When you know your purpose, you'll find the strength to push through anything. Everything changes when you know your why. When you know your purpose, you'll find the strength to push through anything. Take action every day. Now let's get real. Talking about it isn't enough. Wishing for it isn't enough. Success comes down to action. The small things you do every day, they add up. Whether it's practicing a skill, learning something new, or simply showing up with 100% effort, those daily steps lead to the mountaintop. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take action right now. And finally, learn from setbacks. I'm not going to stand here and pretend the journey will be easy. It won't. There will be setbacks, failures, and days when you want to throw in the towel. But hear me loud and clear. Failure isn't final. Failure's feedback. It's life teaching you what doesn't work so you can find what does. So when you fall, and you will, don't stay down. Get back up stronger, wiser, and hungrier than ever. Be disciplined and focused. Finally, let's talk about discipline. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your reality. It's what keeps you focused when distractions come knocking. And let me tell you, there will be plenty of distractions in 2026. Social media, procrastination, negativity, it's all noise. But you're not here to listen to noise, you're here to chase greatness. Discipline is the price of that greatness. Closing. So as we stand on the brink of 2026, ask yourself, are you ready? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This is your time to shine, your time to rise, your time to create a legacy. But it all starts with a decision, the decision to get ready, right here, right now. Because the future doesn't wait, neither should you. You have to trust yourself. Trust that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. Trust that even if you stumble, you'll learn to pick yourself up and move forward. Think about all the people who've made history, not because they had all the answers, but because they dared to step into the dark and light the way as they went. Number one. Number two, who do you know that you can trust? Step into the dark and light the way as they went. As you approach 2026, don't shy away from the uncertainty. Lean into it. Let it challenge you, shape you, and push you to become the person you were meant to be. The unknown isn't your enemy. It's your greatest ally. It's the space where potential turns into reality. If you're brave enough to embrace it, purpose is the foundation of everything meaningful you will accomplish in life. Without it, you're like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly with no destination in sight. Purpose gives your journey direction. It's the why behind every decision you make, every step you take, and every challenge you face. And the truth is, if you don't take the time to define your purpose, life will do it for you, and you might not like where it leads you. When you have a clear purpose, your actions take on new meaning. You're no longer just going through the motions or chasing fleeting rewards. You're building something bigger than yourself, something that aligns with your values and aspirations. Purpose becomes your fuel, keeping you motivated when the road gets tough and the obstacles seem insurmountable. It reminds you why you started and why you must keep going. It amplifies your purpose. It reminds you why you started and why you must keep going. But finding your purpose isn't always easy. It requires self-reflection and honesty. You have to ask yourself the hard questions. What drives me? What am I passionate about? What impact do I want to leave behind? These questions aren't always comfortable to answer because they force you to confront the gap between where you are and where you want to be. But this discomfort is necessary. Growth is born out of discomfort. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It just has to matter to you. Maybe it's about providing a better life for your family. Maybe it's about creating art that inspires others. Maybe it's about building a career that challenges and fulfills you. Whatever it is, own it. Don't let anyone else define your purpose or tell you it's not good enough. It's time that you define your purpose, and don't let anyone else define your purpose or tell you it's not good enough. When you're clear on your purpose, it becomes your compass. It guides your choices and helps you stay on course, even when life tries to pull you in 100 different directions. Purpose helps you prioritize what truly matters, so you're not wasting time and energy on things that don't align with your goals. It gives you clarity, focus, and the strength to say no to distractions and yes to opportunities that move you closer to your vision. So, as you prepare for 2026, take the time to define your purpose. Write it down. Keep it close. Let it be your guiding light in moments of doubt. Because when you live with purpose, you don't just exist, you thrive. And when you thrive, you inspire others to do the same. That's how you make 2026 not just another year, but the year that changes everything. Action is the bridge between intention and achievement. You can have the most inspiring dreams, the clearest goals, and the deepest sense of purpose, but without action, they're just ideas floating in your mind. Action is what transforms those ideas into reality. And the key to meaningful action isn't just doing something occasionally, it's about consistency. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. The mistake many people make is waiting for motivation to strike before they act. But here's the truth. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline and routine are what carry you forward when motivation fades. You don't need to feel ready or inspired to take a step. You just need to take it. Small, consistent actions over time create momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence leads to results. Think of it like planting seeds. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You water it, nurture it, and give it time to grow. The same goes for your goals. Each action you take is a seed you're planting for your future. It might not seem like much at the moment, writing a page, practicing for 10 minutes, or sending that one email, but over time, these small steps compound into something extraordinary. Action also brings clarity. Sometimes we hold back because we're unsure of the next step or afraid of making the wrong move. But inaction is the biggest mistake of all. By taking action, you learn. You gain experience, you discover what works and what doesn't, and you refine your approach. Action eliminates the paralysis of overthinking and replaces it with progress. But let me be clear, not all action is created equal. It's not just about being busy, it's about being intentional. Ask yourself, is this moving me closer to my goals? Is this aligned with my purpose? If the answer is yes, then do it with everything you've got. If it's not, then it's time to reevaluate where you're spending your time and energy. Action requires courage. It's easy to sit on the sidelines, to wait for the perfect moment, to avoid the risk of failure. But greatness isn't found on the sidelines. It's found in the arena, where you're willing to face uncertainty, take risks, and learn from whatever comes your way. So as you gear up for 2026, make a commitment to yourself. Take action every day. It doesn't have to be monumental. It just has to move you forward. With consistent action, you'll find that the things you once thought were out of reach are now within your grasp. And when you look back, you'll realize that every small step you took brought you to where you were always meant to be. Every small step, every small progress, and every small improvement. Setbacks are a part of life, but they don't define you. How you respond to them does. Everyone stumbles. Everyone falls short at some point. But the people who rise above it all are the ones who see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Let's be honest. When you're in the middle of a setback, it feels heavy. It's frustrating, disappointing, and sometimes downright painful. But those feelings, as real as they are, don't have to dictate your next move. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Every setback holds a lesson, and it's up to you to uncover it. Life has a way of testing you. It wants to know how badly you want your dreams. It throws obstacles in your path, not to break you, but to build you. Setbacks are like weights in the gym of life. They're tough to lift. But with each repetition, you get stronger. They teach you resilience, adaptability, and the value of persistence. A system program provides teachers with information, daily experiences, resources, and inspiration. Life has a way of testing you. It wants to know how badly you want it. Think about it. How many great stories have you heard where everything went perfectly? None. The best stories are the ones where someone faced incredible odds, fell down, and then got back up to achieve something remarkable. Those stories inspire us because they remind us that setbacks are not the end. They're the setup for the comeback, where comebacks to success were bigger. And by the way, when you look up setbacks, they're the setup for the comeback. But bouncing back requires the right mindset. First, you have to let go of perfection. Success is messy. The road to your goals will be full of detours, roadblocks, and U-turns. Accepting that reality doesn't mean settling for less. It means preparing yourself to keep moving forward, no matter what. Second, don't let setbacks shake your belief in yourself. It's easy to doubt yourself when things don't go as planned, but that's exactly when you need to dig deep and remind yourself of your strength. You've overcome challenges before, and you can do it again. Self-belief is your anchor in the storm. Finally, take action, even if it's small. A single step forward, no matter how tiny, is still progress. Don't wait until you feel completely ready or until the situation seems perfect. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Those little actions add up, and before you know it, you're back on track, stronger and wiser than before. Setbacks are not failures, they're feedback. They're opportunities to pause, reflect, and refine your approach. So as you prepare for 2026, remember this: setbacks will come, but they don't have the final say. You do. Use them to fuel your growth, and you'll find that what once seemed like a roadblock was really just a stepping stone to your greatest success.